Hey, what's up fellas? Koi Maru here, and welcome to a game called Beneath Her Gaze. A game where you meet a mysterious giant woman. Oh my god, what a strange dream. God dang. We live a sad lifestyle, is what I'm getting from this. It might not seem odd to anyone else, but it sure does to me. Wandering around, unseen, like you, Kiki. Wow, we are... Okay, I promise the last one. Liquid sugar. Life isn't easy on us. Spin, 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 spin. Or maybe we just make life not easy. The die is cast. Oh, day one. You can load a page in the menu. This message will not appear again. Oh, okay, like a save thing then. No, I'm really excited for this job. Thanks for the ride. This is quite big from what I've seen in the sites, isn't it? And man, our boss looks old. Yes, it is, but there are bigger things than signage. What do you mean? Well, you seem like a nice guy. And yeah, I'm hiring you mostly for cleaning. But what really made me decide was the fact that you're a college student. Yeah, just trying to make a living. Right. That matters and you're studying psychology, yeah? I'll pay you properly. But there's something else I need you to focus on. Honestly, I don't have many other options. What is it? Nothing too serious. It might actually help you, maybe. You can make a case study for school. But if you could, from time to time, just give my daughter a bit of attention. You won't accept professional help. And luckily for me, you're not a professional yet. Got it? Right. So just talk to her now and then. Maybe bring her a snack, something small. If she says something rude, don't take it personally. Just try and cheer her up a bit. Just don't make it obvious, like I hired you for that. Just have regular house stuff to do. Don't forget things like cleaning the spider webs from the ceiling. Don't worry, sir. Your house will be spotless. And yeah, I get it about your daughter. I'll be careful. I hope so. You'll be fine, I think. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Genuinely dragged me into this game, and no, it wasn't fully just a giant 10 feet tall woman, but also that, like, the art style, which is really beautiful to me. Like, horror-like style, but, you know, I like it. Oh, this place is massive. Kinda quirky, too. How does anyone even make enough to afford all of this? Whatever. The only thing I really need to know is how fat the paycheck is. Hope the rate matches the square footage. Classic Napoleon complex energy. Those compliments are so high up I can't even reach them with a broom. Rich folks and their weird flexes. Plus I'm freezing in here. So we usually keep the AC pretty low. If it bugs you, just say something. Probably saw the dusty floors too. Sure, I've got it covered. But honestly, it's already cold outside. I'll keep it this chilly. My sweetheart has some health issues, so the cool air helps her stay comfy and cold. Once you're at a certain age, your whole life revolves around your kid. Even when they're, full grown. Right. Is she around? She's in her room. Before I try to introduce you, let me show you the laundry and ironing setup. Hope that's not a deal breaker. And it's just the two of us here. Great. Nanny pull plus laundry duty. Fine. Don't until I graduate. Maybe I could even squeeze in some study time here. Who knows? Maybe this girl could be useful for that. God, I'm freezing cold right now. It's getting colder where I live. And the laundry room's here. Oh, the laundry room's right here. If you can get started, I'd appreciate it. If the washer gets too full, just finish whatever's left in the sink, okay? When you're done, or if you need anything, just yell. I'll be in the living room. Later, I'll introduce you to Isa, but go easy with her, alright? Don't worry, I've got it. Doesn't look like that much in laundry anyway. Don't call if I need anything. Wayne keeps talking about this girl. It's obvious my real job is playing therapist, not cleaning. Housework's just the excuse. Still, it's weird I'm the only employee at a place this huge. You must shove them in the basement after a while. Anything to pay the student loans, right? Whatever, I could have cut this pile in half already if I... The hell is this? It is a bra? The size ridiculous. It must be for a cosplay at the theater gig, like some kind of joke. Unless... Look at these pants. Okay, there's no way these belong to the boss. It's just him and his daughter living here, right? This can't be the daughter's either. Unless she weighs, what, 1,000 pounds? That explains why she doesn't leave her room. Instead of a psychologist, maybe they should have gotten a nutritionologist. Or, am I speaking that right? Probably not. There's something stuffed inside. It's like a piece of paper. Sketches, scribbles, and a note. Your voice echoes in my mind louder and louder than silence. In my arms, gone. What have I done? Who am I? It's not fair to me. I am Medusa. Yeah, definitely the daughters. It's the profile now. I guess we had our first option. There's no save, right? Like, it's just something you just load it. Yeah, that's the boss. Boss, I found Saturn eating his son by a child's drawing instead. So I found this, and it seemed kind of strange. Did something happen for her to write it? Thank you for bringing this up. Look, you seem like a well-meaning young man, but I don't think this job is right for you. You see, there are certain things here that are better left here. It's best if you start looking for another job. I'm sorry, we just got fired. But so soon? Oh yeah, game over, bro. Unemployment, student loans. And I guess instead we'll just pocket it. Whatever. I'll figure out what to do with it later. I? Oh god. Who are you? Me? Yes, you. Oh, me. Sorry, I'm the new domestic worker here. Honey, nobody ever tells me anything. Anyway, what you're holding, that's mine, isn't it? This drawing? Yeah, it was in my pants pocket. Oh, so these are your pants. Shocking, right? I didn't mean... Didn't mean what? Did you think I'd be embarrassed by the size? No, that's not it. Not the best first day, new housekeeper. Hands in someone else's pockets, reading things that even aren't yours. Seems like you already know too much. What? Don't die. Just kidding. The drawings only got some old game passwords on the back. Nothing important. I always forgot those. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Isabelle. Right. Nice to meet you too. You're... Yeah, I know. It's alright. I've never actually seen someone this tall. I know. Anyway, sorry if I sounded rude earlier. I was just messing around. I do that sometimes. Sir? Why is our word here something different? Well, I clicked it now and it's glowing, so... Should I have been looking out for these? Interesting. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. You probably need to get back to your chores, huh? Look, I'm not sure my dad told you about me. If you need anything, just knock on my door, okay? Okay, sure. Thanks. No problem, especially if you need a volunteer to taste any snacks you make. Deal. I'm serious about that part. Anyway, catch you later. See you. Never mind, we're still having a mental breakdown. Okay, seriously, what just happened? What was that? That shadow, that woman. Am I dreaming? Or what? There's no way she was real. Not just tall, she's gigantic. I could even reach her waist. She must be close to 10 feet tall. I don't think any other human on the planet looks like that. And the oversized bra suddenly makes sense too. I'm not sure what's more shocking, her height or the size of, well, those features. Could it be gigantism? That doesn't seem right. From what I remember, that's a disorder. She moves so naturally, smoothly. I haven't had this many questions since my first college exam. Am I supposed to focus on laundry after seeing something like that? Seriously, WTF. Your workspace. Let's go check out the bra and take pics. That just seems like a horrible idea. But let's do this one. It's remarkable. These must have been handmade considering the size. No store sells anything like this. Way bigger than my hand. The straps and stitching must be insanely strong to hold up all that weight. Suddenly I just became like a bra expert who should break down the fabric. I'd honestly feel safer flying with one of these. If the plane went down, I'd just jump and use it as a parachute. Okay, I need to stop having these ridiculous thoughts. The last way I want to die is being crushed by those. I'll just take a few pics. No one's gonna believe this anyway. I see you're quite taken with my daughter's bra. No, it's not that. I was just cute. Yes, of course. You've been staring at it for over 10 minutes. Didn't even notice I walked in. I was going to ask you something, but now I know I can't trust someone who would expose us like this. You can go home now. And the first things I told you was to be discreet. You're already pulling out your phone to take pictures. You're fired. No, wait. Sorry. This is not I really feel like this is not a gooner game. This is not, a horror game. Well, I just feel like it's more of a horror game. Just keeping your job, staying employed when it's so easy to get fired at the drop of a dime. Do your work as fast as possible. I need to finish these clothes. Adding on to my sanity. Don't make it seem like it's that big a deal. The boss says only 2 people live here, but one of them basically counts for 3 or 4. The clothes are like bed sheets. Hard to wash. That's the least strange thing about her, or this place. Hi. Sorry to interrupt. Getting used to the washer? Pretty roomy, right? Yeah, which helps since the clothes are a bit oversized. Right. About that, you've met Issa already. I was going to introduce you to. She showed up herself. I don't mean to be rude, but she's grown a lot, hasn't she? I mean, she's really tall. And that's what everyone notices first. And understandably so. She inherited a growth condition from her mom. Gigantism? She actually seemed healthy. Lots of work, strict diets, and daily exercise. I learned the method initially from her mother. It definitely helped with the making of a routine for Issa, though. Now she stopped following. Is your wife not around anymore? Sadly, she passed away from complications related to the condition. I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks. We learned a lot from it. Anyway, did Issa seem down? Just woke up and it's early afternoon. Not to break the momentum or anything, but I do have to say, that's an explanation. Alright, your wife had gigantism and you kind of found a way to control it, or Issa just came out like a bigger human. Instead of how gigantism works with just bigger parts in your body, I believe, or tumor-like parts even on some people. And you made it by using that. I kind of think we could do that in the military. I don't know, maybe that's just me thinking to American brains. But if we could find a way to give people gigantism and then condition their bodies, we could just have giant super soldiers running around. Yeah, the thoughts. And she seemed fine, but I only spoke to her for 2 minutes. Fair enough. She hasn't complained about you yet. I'll take that as a warm welcome. She's not keen on new staff. I'm glad to hear it. Not sure what she sees in me, but alright. Now let you get back to work. Remember, whatever you see or hear here stays here. You could attract a lot of unwanted attention. Don't worry, I'm not the gossiping type. Stays with me. Good. I trust you. I'll pay you well for it. Now, it's all ready too. You bring her a glass of water. You won't take it from me. Not a very good relationship. No problem. Maybe a pitcher would be better. You catch on quick. Oh. Okay. To pretend I'm not completely playing along with the boss's setup. It's basically my first psychology internship. Not a normal job. Still, I can't complain. I'm witnessing a biological miracle. An absolutely unique case. Even so, I'm on the clock. But I shouldn't let her, noticeably qualities distract me. Noticeable. Honestly, I think I've hit the jackpot. Tons of experience, a good paycheck. It doesn't even seem that hard to handle. Once I get past the initial shock, she was actually pretty blind. Sure, people with depression hide it. But I'll take someone like her over folks who dump their problems on everyone else. Is that a bit cruel? Maybe not the most graceful thing for a future therapist to think. But I'm allowed to keep my personal feelings separate from my professional role. That's true. You can usually get a therapist to complain about to yourself. Excuse me? Hi. Hello? Oh, alright. How are you? Me? Oh, sorry, you're right here. A little close. I'm good. How about you? What do you think? What do you mean? You think I'm doing well? I really can't tell. You should. Why do you say that? Would you like to come to my room for a bit? Your room? Yes, my room. Is that a problem? Sorry, just reading this, I should run for your life. Or are we just gonna get fired again? Let's do it. Actually, I had other tasks to do. I just came to bring you some water. Okay, but you can do them later. Here. No, thank you. Goodbye. Actually, I'm getting out of here. This woman could break me in half if she wanted to. Just listen to her tone. I'm not gonna be some object for her sadism. Her dad probably just covers up all her bizarre psychotic episodes. None of this makes any sense. Watch out! Oh my god, she's still after me. I think... Oh my god, don't die. Oh. Hey, at least we didn't break our neck. Got you, dumbass. I know I'm not the most normal human out there, but that was unnecessary. Guess you're one of the cowardly types, huh? And right now, I really don't need too many of those around. Anyway, you should probably find another job where you have a heart attack the next time you see me. And game over. Yeah, well, you got fired, let off easy. So yeah, would you go inside a room? No, of course not. Well, this room exudes depression. Well, welcome. Thanks. Is this your room? Yeah. You like it? It's simpler than I expected. Why are the mattresses on the floor? I like the criminal captivity vibe. Right. I was told to bring you this pitcher of water. I noticed, and I assume you're also here to give me a therapy session, right? Therapy? Yeah. You're a psychology student. I saw your resume. I'm still in my first semester. Close enough. Anyway, drop the act. You're the 100th person Dad's hired to drag me out of my home. He never said it, but it's obvious. Every newcomer arrives, he hopes they'll fix me. I see them packing in 30 seconds. So are you gonna kick me out too? I kinda need... You need the pain check. I'll tweak my approach. I was a bit unfair. And forget any fancy therapy tricks you planned. I'll let you hang around anyway. It keeps Dad believing he finally got it right. And playing along saves me from training a new employee every week. It's odd though. Most parents protect their daughters from strangers, not pull them closer. And between us, do you think I should worry about leaving here flattened like a sardine? Yeah, point taken. And that's the spirit. Okay, so you're not feeling sad or sick? Never been better, Doc. What goes around comes around. And I'm paying, in a way. Paying? Despite all that, you couldn't actually be useful to me. Oh? Useful how? Have you any idea what my father really does? None. Funny, I've got doubts too. And as you can see, subtlety isn't my style. Indeed. I like the dry humor of dialogue. So I sneak into his office, check his papers, bring me anything about his business, please. If he catches me, I'm fired. If that happens, I'll compensate you. Don't worry. How? With sardine cans, crushed by me, of course. Sure. That's not enough for college, but I'd work. And I'm not on a hunger strike, so bring snacks whenever you visit. Okay. And massages. Can you give those? My back's killing me. I don't know. Actually, forget it. Why the change? I like you. You're more listener than talker, right? Anyway, what's my diagnosis? You figured me out. Your shirt is a bit tight for your breast. There's always just an option to just assume immediately get fired. I've got to have to keep pressing after everything. Oh, that's not exactly the kind of problem I meant. But hey, technically you're not wrong. It just didn't seem like the kind of thing you'd notice and comment on. Sorry, spoke without thinking, and in my defense, there aren't many clothing options for someone fat like me, okay? I wouldn't say you're fat. Breasts are fat, aren't they? Yes, but overall, I weigh over half a ton. Okay, but that'd be a valid point if you weren't also extremely tall. Weight scales don't care about height. Well, the scale doesn't tell them this whole story about your health, you know? There's more to it than just weight when figuring out if someone's fat. If I sit on you, would you still say that? I don't think I'd be able to say anything. And that's exactly how fat I am. Good point. Right, I'm gonna sleep a bit now. But remember what I said about your side task. Favorite part-time psychologist spy. Yeah. See you tomorrow, fruit. That actually didn't get us fired. That kept us going. I'm glad you got familiar with your duties yesterday. Did it feel like too much? Honestly, if I focus, I can handle the housework. But it does get tricky once I spend time with Isa. I understand. That might be my miscalculation. Even if the chores slip, let's put her first. I'll hire someone else for the cleaning. Okay, she's really guarded. She hides it well. Yes, working through his heart. Have you seen where she's been sleeping? Yeah, it's definitely below the standard of the rest of the house. Yep, she's been holed up there for a while. It is definitely not her actual bedroom. She seems to have her own motives. And those are... I honestly don't know for sure. She's still very conscious about what you do for work. Kids want to live out the movie fantasies they watch. You convince them some kind of 007. So you're not 007? 007 would never admit it, so that question's unanswerable. True. Oh, if we have a nice relationship going, boss, I feel like you're kind of like my father. Besides, I'd be the most boring spy. Just company accounting, no hair transplants, no blue eyes. Discretion is the heart of the business. Exactly. Still, thanks to our paranoia, I had to clean up a few document disasters in my office. Dang. I can imagine. I usually keep that door locked. If you can ease her suspicions, that would help. It would save me replacing yet another door and lock. She's broken in a few times. It's easy for her. If it comes up again, I'll try to set her straight. Oh, there you are. Running a little late, huh? Traffic's never predictable. You're up early today? What happened? I never went to bed. That's not doing you any favors. I like the night. The night doesn't like you back. Poetic as always. Did you enjoy that new housekeeper? Enjoy what? Nothing. Looks like I wasn't the only one who skipped sleep. Just don't plan on napping all day. Don't you think you're a bit too inactive? You could sign up for an online class, for example. Why not study? Sure. That new worker's a student too, right? I'm kidnapping him today so he can show me the ropes. Okay? Yeah, fine. That's great. I'll just have to hire more help again. Anyway, glad you two get along. I was supposed to do laundry and clean the kitchen today, but I can help you instead. Don't worry. We can finish that later. Thanks. Oh, there you go. The perks of working under a rich man. Hi. Again. Hi. Happy to see me? I think so. You think? Sorry. Just a bit confused about everything. Confused about what? We had plenty of time to process about a giant girl asking to spy on her own dad. You? Wait, there's another thing here. That was day 1, and there's only day 2. An eternity, right? Did you know Mozart wrote his 3rd symphony in a single day? Didn't know that. Aren't you gonna ask if that's true? Is it true? Nope. You're so serious. In the car today, your dad asked me to quit messing with the stuff. Make the situation. And here I am stuck in a family drama. Not even sure what I'm hired to do. Family drama would be your bread and butter as a psychologist. Better get used to it. Ever thought you might be wrong? That you could be the villain in your own story? Villain? But you're manic. Aren't you supposed to help my depression? Where's your empathy? It's leaving with my patients. This isn't therapy. Got the spying idea, okay? Don't rope me in. Look, we will build fantasies to cope with harsh reality. I'm not living in yours. Face it, the problem starts with you. Having my own issues doesn't erase the other problems around here. Fine. I'll keep an eye out for anything odd. Please don't do anything reckless like breaking into your dad's office. I need this job. He's the one who can pay or fire me. I get it. I rush things. Let's drop it. Yes. For now. Since you're hanging around to help me study, do your college work. I'm just gonna lie here and stare at the ceiling. Sure. Alright, thanks. I'll do that. Use the desk. I don't fit in it. It's not just decoration. Okay. Honestly, I've been sitting here for 20 minutes trying to focus and I've gotten nowhere. It's hard to concentrate when a once-in-a-lifetime human anomaly is just existing right behind me. Anomaly. It's too negative. Though I could just as easily call her something mystical or fantastic. Still, whenever she's around, I feel blocked. Like the stimulus is so huge, my brain just shuts down. It's like losing a limb in an accident. She's not feeling pain, any sensation at all, just to survive. Maybe I'm in permanent shock. Otherwise, I'd have jumped out of a window by now. Or fallen into 1,000 carnal daydreams. Yeah, definitely still shocked. Like a deer frozen in front of a hyena. I don't think deers typically run to a lot of hyenas. She's awfully quiet. Is she asleep? Let me check. Oh. Oh, no, she's just laying there. Nope, she's just staring at me. Great. Maybe she sleeps with her eyes open. Hi. Jesus, are you looking at me? You're directly in my line of sight, Fruit. I'm not staring at you on purpose. Also, I completely apologize if I'm just saying this name horribly wrong. I think it's Fruit, but, I could be saying that horribly wrong. And you chose that exact line. You were burning a hole in the back of my neck when I turned around. Unlucky coincidence. The back of your neck isn't any more interesting than the ceiling. I'm not in the mood to lie on my back right now. Big butt problems. If I lie flat, my spine curls like a shrimp. So I stay on my side. See, you're already opening up. It started with your butt, but it's something. Actually, that's the ending. All answers about me and the universe are found in the butt, not just mine. I see. That's what you pondered during captivity. Paying your dues, huh? Do you do anything else here? The more still and bored I am, the slower time moves. Sometimes it crawls so much I feel frozen. Immortal. Suffering in hell is eternal. I'm just getting ready for my fate. God dang. Sometimes I play White Force. Kind of addicted, actually. You don't look like the mobile game type. That's all my gorilla hands can handle. Tablet works. I play too sometimes, but I'm terrible. And broke. Perfect way to say it's pay to win. And I agree. What's your in-game name? Come over here and see. It's a jumble of words. Daughter of the Moon Queen. I was going through a phase. Can I borrow a charger? Or the game will kill my battery. There's one right next to me. Could you plug it in for me? Nope. Seriously. I weigh about 500 kilos. Every move burns 1,000 calories and makes me starving again. I'd rather stay statue still and keep playing. So how am I supposed to charge my phone? Climb over, plug it in. Simple. Sharing a mattress doesn't make you my husband. Or just keep studying. It's not that hard. Good grief. You're not depressed, you're just lazy. Prunes aren't what they used to be. Go back to your books. There's plenty of psychology left for you to learn. I've learned it all. Aren't you going to charge your phone? Even action I've done really stresses me out. Yeah, but why are those huge jugs on the floor? Water. I need a lot of it. Sadly, unlike you, I drink more than most. So I fill them all at once. Saves me trips back and forth. Starting today, that's your job. Since you volunteered to be my babysitter. If the pay is good, who am I to complain? Honestly, yeah, I do earn different good money. Not anything that sounds bad. But the smell is kind of weird. The charger? Are you gonna plug it in or not? Alright, excuse me. Pretend to trip and fall into her chest. I mean, I think we all have some respect that we wouldn't do this. But, we have to see all options. But wasn't the other option climb the mountain? Oh, I guess that's just going across her. Seriously, you think this is some 2005 anime? I didn't mean to. You literally threw yourself at them, you idiot. I really thought you'd hold it together a little longer. Yes, you can get up now. Or actually toss you out the window. Okay, it's just, I could honestly sleep here. I'm literally going to throw you out the window. How are you? She actually hurls him out the window like a ragdoll. Oh, that's just an ending where we just die, by the way. Like, we didn't live that. There's no way. And now we're respectful. Alright, thanks. Did you plug it in? Yes. Great. Lie down. I'll show you the game. I mean, that honestly looks kind of uncomfortable here, I'm not gonna lie. It's really not that hard to get this kind of armor. You just have to... I can't see very well. Oh, yeah. Oh, because of these huge balls of fat, right? Look, maybe if I turn sideways, it'll be better for you. I don't... Better? Not really. I'm actually a little short of breath. And you're not hating it either. I can tell you're enjoying this. This is what you wanted, isn't it? No. Try to get out. Like your life depends on it. Wait, what do you mean? Oh wow, we're just dying. If you don't, I'll keep squeezing harder and harder. Putting more weight on you until you can't breathe and your bones start to break. Seriously? Starting now. No matter how hard I try, I can't move her an inch. I'm punching her, she doesn't feel a thing. Try harder. I can barely feel you down there. I'm going back to gaming. Losing all my buffs. I can hear her actually playing while my energy drains. I can barely move. Everything's going dark. Done? Alright, I'll ease up a bit. Looks like you're blushing. I don't know how would you blush at this. This is like... Again, this is what I'm saying. It kind of has horror elements. This is just something that'd be horrifying. Realistically, there's just 1,000 pounds of an immovable object on top of you until you can't breathe anymore. Let me go. Yo, almost made me pass out. You really think I just casually invite some near stranger to lie next to me? I'm not a stranger anymore. We've known each other for like 2 days now. It doesn't matter what you think, Fruit. Look at me. Look at my face. This is all real. Yes, Fruit, you're under a 3-meter tall woman who could snap you in two if she wanted. Yes, I fucking exist. No, it's not a fucking dream. For some reason, I'm just abnormal. Maybe I am a dream, but a twisted one. There's no one else like me. Or step outside of anything but human. I had someone, but I lost them because of me. Sometimes I think it'd be better to be like my mother. But God found a way to make me perfect. Perfect enough to not need a wheelchair. But he went a little overboard, as you can see. Basically every creep's walking fantasy that don't fit inside a truck. You probably can't even grasp the reality towering over your head, much less what it does to my mind. But I'll tell you, never meeting another soul like you can get really lonely. And believe it or not, it might not even be the biggest danger here. So get off your damn psychologist high horse and listen, Fruit. You're not the adult in this situation. People have worked here and vanished. We're seeing one of them. And no, it wasn't me. I didn't squash them and eat them or bread or anything. I'm not some spoiled brat. If I push people away, it was keep them from staying too long. What you're seeing right now is my last attempt with anyone. But I go outside, the whole world watches me. And inside, I'm watched just as much. For some reason they think I'm stupid. But the only room without cameras in this whole crapple is the one I locked myself in. Got it? Yes, I'm depressed and excluded. And yeah, it screws me up. But you're in danger too. No joke. And I don't know why. This isn't some fracking psychosis. I'm not losing it just because I cry in the shower. People who come here disappear. And you're probably already compromised since I made you question my father. Okay, why is this plot getting super awesome now? Like, I mean, I was already interested in like this more for the plot of the story, rather than just like, you know, the other thing that'll draw people in. But this just seems like it has some very interesting horror elements now, which is, again, what drew me in mostly. Walk the line here. Don't leave his sight. It's better if you get closer to him again. I'm crazy, but note this. You're the first person I've ever warned like this. My legs. I can't feel my legs. I see. Sorry about that. What do I have to do? Chicken. What? I'm hungry. Go make me a chicken. Like, oh, and that's it. Squash like a sardine achievement. Thank you for playing Neither Gaze. I hope you like what you saw so far. This is also just a Tamagotchi game that you can find inside the game. I don't think this really has anything. I saw that you clicked on me. Okay, no short guy goes unnoticed. Got you. Anyway, glad you are here, I think. You shouldn't have trusted me, though. Now, if I die, you will lose all your pages. That's fine, it's only like, you can run through this game in like 10 minutes. Nah, I'm just joking. But you don't want me to die, right? It's pretty easy to keep me alive. See how much time you can keep me. If the status bar drops to 0, my health bar starts to decrease. It takes a few days. Anyway, what is your name? Oh, I actually put something. Why? Cool. Just come here one time per day at least. I'm a little lazy to hear. Alright, well there you go. I guess we don't need to do anything. I'm assuming this would have like extra lore if you wanted to go this entire thing. Unless here's one, maybe I'd be a heroine. But unfortunately I was born into this realistic existence. But yeah, I'm assuming that this could give you like lore. I won't do the entire thing now because it would be a lot of like sitting here and just kind of playing, keeping her alive. Okay, did she have to constantly stare though? Can you pick her up? I want. Oh my god, you can't pick her up, just like a game. Whoosh. No, so you can't throw her though. That's just funny. Anyway, yeah, and that is going to be the end of my playthrough for Beneath Her Gaze. Now, I do have to say, because I remember seeing this creator stuff like way back when, like a while before this game came out, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, can't remember exactly. But I remember seeing it and just kind of thinking, it doesn't really, for me at least, I know some people would like think different. It kind of reminds me of stuff like, how to say, kind of stuff like Andy and Lele, or even Me-Side. Like a lot of people see those games and just automatically see the one thing that made me think, oh, this is a Gooner game, this is a fetish game. This to me seemed like, even before that, it could have like really interesting of a story. Like, I feel like it could just be a really interesting story going into this, even with Issa's character, of people disappearing one by one. And her in a way maybe even trying to save them. Like, which is sad when you think about it, like, of like why she doesn't get connected to people properly, because she just knows they'll just disappear maybe. It's really interesting to say. And what drew me into the game originally, I was like, this looks like it could be just like either very etchy game, or it could be also like tiptoeing, because I don't think they're going for like a full horror experience. But it kind of looked like to me it could be tiptoeing the experience of a horror game. I was like, you know what, that's right up my alley. Etchy, also a little horror, also like a mixture of both to say. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I enjoyed it. You know, this is only early access. The full game's coming out. Like, this is going to be years from now when the full game comes out. This is a very early access version of it. But I'm glad I got to play it. This game is so interesting to me, and I really want to follow the story to see more what happens. A lot of people will just write this game off as a Gooner game, like 100%, because Issa is just super big and something like that. But to me, I think this is something that could be a really interesting plot and story. And I'm excited to see where it goes, you know? I'll be following the creator and following this. He also told me to make sure to send him, like, the video link after I was done recording, so I had to go edit that and do that for him. Or edit this and go do that for him. And I also feel like a main thing of, like, which I hope really attracts other people as well, is, like, the art of the game is absolutely stunning in some shots. Like, the art is just really beautifully come together. And you can follow him on Twitter as well. I'll link his Twitter in the description. He's just very good at like lighting and the art of his characters, and even Issa's like lifeless eyes for the most part. The art just looks really beautiful. Like, the game does bring you in. And yeah, you know, I'd recommend checking out for yourself if you want to, or just follow the creator and see what else might be made in the future. But anyway, I won't yap your ear off. I thoroughly enjoyed this game. I'm curious to see where this story goes, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. But yeah, as always, thank you guys all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you all. And farewell for now.